My name is Zaid. I'm doing a YouTube video. You guys want to be in it? It's like an interview about habits.
Oh, for one.
Is all good? Alright, cool. Thank you.
We're going to lunch right now.
I'm just doing a quick YouTube video. You guys have like a minute to talk on a screen interview. That's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, we just...
Okay, no worries. You guys have a good one, okay? Thank you. Well, 2 minutes, 4 questions.
Okay.
Alright, so thank you. Hi, I'm Zaid. I'm doing a YouTube video about habits. 2 questions, 1 minute. And no worries. You guys have a good one.
Probably not.
How many people do you want to get in this video? What's the goal?
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Okay, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
That's reasonable. We can do that.
We can do that for sure.
We can hit that goal. Keep going. Keep grinding. Yeah. Use the pitch. Use the pitch. I told you to. What's the plan, man?
Hopefully the rain stops and then, you know, make a video. Or we can even do it here, honestly.
Yeah, well.
They seem kind of busy, but...
It's the best coffee in Oakville right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. Tribeca.
Shout out Tribeca.
What's in your camera bag, Zaid?
So I've got...
It's YouTube. We need to ask you these questions.
I'm talking to you over last I got stabilizers, the Ukraine.
Yeah.
35 millimeter.
Okay.
85 millimeter lost lens cap. Gotta get a new lens cap. It's getting dusty.
Is it?
And got a Rode.
There you go.
Shotgun mic.
That's all you need.
I also have like lab mics. Rode lab mics as well.
You're shooting Sony?
Sony A7 III.
There you go. Another edition of What's in Your Camera Bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Brought to you by me. Well, it's misting is the proper term right now.
Yeah.
So we have this nice yawning because you know, rain and camera gear don't really mix too well together sometimes. So I think we're gonna set up shop. I think so. You want to explain to people like what exactly we're doing? Because I don't think we've actually explained
we're
it.
doing an interview.
We're doing an interview.
Public interview. First time doing this.
It's his idea. It's his video. I'm just here for just random B-roll stuff.
You're here for moral support.
I'm here for. I'm the wingman.
Why don't people stick with their habits, including me, because I don't stick with my habits at all. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what makes people stick with their habits and, you know, what makes them not stick with their habits. So
Okay.
that is like the major theme.
Okay.
I'm trying to get through.
Okay.
The rest of it I'm probably gonna, you know, try to figure out as we go.
That's how YouTube is usually. So I mean, if you watch our videos in the past, you know that Zaid does street walking POV stuff. He's trying to change his channel into more of like just street talks, interviews. I did like a few just like on camera videos recently. Right.
So showing myself a bit more because I feel like people don't relate to like a random voice, you know what I mean? Like without seeing somebody. So that's fun. Plus I lost a bit of weight too, so I'm more comfortable. You're all ready for summer, man. Yeah, you're all ready for summer. This Labor Day. So we're gonna totally disrupt this guy working too, because this guy's gonna be like, "What is happening?" Yeah, he's doing some serious work on Labor Day Sunday. These guys are just recording me right now.
Who sent you? Who sent you? So I had the idea the other day. Maybe Zaid should have had a sign or something to say, "Hey, I'm."
That's actually probably best.
I don't know. Like I don't know what the sign would say. Like open for street talk.
Yeah.
Want to talk real quick? Question mark. I don't know.
I think for next time definitely get a sign. Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Zaid. I'm doing like a YouTube video.
Okay.
Like we're asking 3 questions about like different habits, like that, how like we build habits.
Okay.
Will you be down? For, like,
sure.
One?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
What's your name?
My name's Luke.
Luke?
Luke, yeah.
Paul.
Zaid.
My name is Luke Lantern, actually. That's my pen name.
Oh, yeah?
I'm an author of 7 books.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
You should pitch your stuff here.
Yeah. What kind of books? Actually, let me record this.
Press record.
Yeah. I'm trying to set up the shot. Yeah. I'm in downtown Oakville with.
My name is Luke Thompson.
Okay. Well, what do you do?
Or Luke Lantern Thompson. That's my pen name. Okay. I'm actually a writer. I've published 7 books, mainly to do with in the realm of kind of libertarianism, political philosophy, and stuff like that.
So, see that you're a writer, you probably have very good habits, right?
Actually, you would be surprised. I do have bad habits in terms of procrastination, and this procrastination is usually caused by overthinking, and so I have a tendency to over-intellectualize certain things, get caught up in certain ideas. So for me, is depending on what you mean by habits. Habit to me is usually a negative repetition. So you're constantly doing something over and over again, expecting different results, basically. So for me, it's about kind of, you know, fixating on an idea, but kind of elaborating on it and making sure that you're not overthinking it.
So what makes you like, okay, so let's say if we're trying to build a good habit.
Yeah.
And obviously we're all trying to, let's say around January, we all want to lose weight.
Yeah.
And we always fail on our habits, or like a lot of people do, right? So what makes a good habit stick, in your opinion?
Basically, you have to change your self-culture. So basically, you have to trick yourself into thinking, instead of eating a donut, for example, you have to think of your self-image. So if you eat leafy greens, for example, your body will be more toned, and if you eat donuts, it will be a temporary. You'll get instant gratification, but you won't get long-term gratification in terms of how you feel in yourself. So it's about basically distinguishing the external from the internal. Basically, the internal is long-lasting, but the external is transitory.
I would say the opposite. How do we get rid of bad? Would you say the same thing goes with bad habits as well, or would you say that would be a different process?
Absolutely. Self-culture is all-encompassing. It's how you plan your day. Journal. I mean, I have certain food sensitivities, so I guess I don't journal often, but journaling what food sensitivities you have, good or bad. Journaling what your thoughts are. I know the Stoics would.
Stoics are awesome.
The Stoics would obviously journal their thoughts, and not just their physical habits, but their habits in terms of thinking. So it's usually those unseen habits that really kind of confine us more than the actual physical habits themselves.
I think it's all the questions.
Did it?
Yeah,
Anything else?
Do you have any more? I only have like 3.
Where can people find your books?
Yeah.
Well, you can find me on Kindle.
Okay.
In particular.
Under Luke Lantern.
Under Luke Lantern Thompson.
Okay.
And I have one book on Barnes and Noble so far, but
okay.
All my books are on Kindle for now.
Okay. Have you been writing?
I've only started writing. I've only started publishing since January of this year.
Oh, and what was the reason for that?
I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, but writing has always been something that I've had a vision to do. So it would just come natural.
It's good, man. I love it. I love it.
Do you think it's like people can become writers, or like is it something that you're born with?
For me, it's something that I think I was more born with, because a lot of people have a process, first draft, second, whatever. For me, none of that applies. I just blank piece of paper and then write whatever comes out, then refine it as I go. I would say that I wouldn't even regiment it down to quantity. I'd regiment it down to quality.
Right. The debate between quantity versus quality.
Because if you think about quality, you have pressure on yourself to write each page a day. When you think of quality, you're getting these little trains of thoughts. So I mean, even a single sentence can wipe out an entire paragraph. So it's not really about. I mean, if you have a goal just to have your book that's 100 pages. Don't ever set a goal of do 100. This must be a 100-page book.
Yeah.
It's all about, because if you have that goal, your book will be mostly fluff. For me, it's about content. So if it's 50 pages of excellent content, it's as good as a 500-page book.
Love it.
Oh, perfect. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke. I really appreciate the time, man. You got one.
Yeah.
You got one. That was good, man. That was really good, man.
That was a quality one too.
That was a quality one.
And
I
he
like it.
wanted to talk.
We need to get 2 more, man. Let's get 2 more. It feels good. It feels good to get the one out of the way.
First one out of the way.
And now at least we have some confidence going into numero dos. Shout out to Luke. Crushed it.
Zaid was doing a YouTube video asking people
You're shy.
You're shy?
So are we.
What is it about?
What's your name, sorry?
Julia.
Okay.
And Marina.
Zaid, and this is Paul.
Nice to meet you guys.
It's like one way of building like a good habit for yourself.
Good habits. I would say it's an exercise on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Meeting friends, help people from Ukraine at this moment especially, and enjoy the nice weather.
I think the hardest thing is consistency. When you have the enthusiasm at first, it's going great, but then 1 weekend, 2 weekend, you are starting to lose that first streak maybe. And for me, the hardest thing in making good habits is achievable goals. Like when for me, one of the good habits was to quit smoking, like to just break the bad habit, and yeah, the consistency was the hardest part.
So how did you quit smoking? Like how But that's one of the hardest things to quit is quit smoking. A lot of people are addicted to that.
I think it didn't go well first, but maybe after the third try, maybe when I realized that it's really affecting my health, I did well when I set the achievable goal, just like quit it for 1 week and then just 10 more days, and that's it. And now I think it's about 5 years.
Oh, nice.
Good for you. Good for you.
That's great. So like you just like made it smaller, like made the habit like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna do it for 1 week. That's it. I'm gonna stop smoking. You're not like, oh, I'm gonna stop forever, which makes it too hard, right? So you're just like, oh, for 1 week I'm gonna do it. And then like, oh, okay, that 1 week wasn't that bad. And then you go like 1 month, and then eventually you're like, oh, I don't need to smoke anymore.
Yeah, basically that did it for me.
That's the perfect way to do it, because you put too much pressure on yourself if you're like, never again.
Yeah.
And you're like, let's try it just for a little bit.
It's harder with exercise, but yeah, I'm also trying to just do exercise 5 days out of 10 maybe, and then until it becomes a craving for you, until you realize that it's really your routine more like than something you're trying to achieve.
And I want to add, if you exercise probably with a company, with somebody else, it's easier.
And you're holding yourself accountable, and
it's harder to do it for yourself, but when you have somebody with you, like it's a lot easier because you don't want to let them down, right?
Yeah.
What would just like for you like a bad habit? How are you able to kick one of those or like get rid of a bad habit?
Sweets probably.
Sweets?
Eat too much sweets.
That'd be your number one habit you want to get rid of?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Probably this is the one. Yes. How I'm on the right track, and I did it. I don't have any particular routine, but I think, you know what? Yes, I started first by cutting my croissant little bit, and I didn't finish the whole thing. So little by little, yes. Now I can usually. Before I could eat like couple of three croissants per day, right? And I didn't feel like it's enough for me. Right now I can do just 1, 2 per week. So.
Yo, do you have any questions?
No, that's it. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys have a good one.
Have a great day.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
You guys, you're down for some questions about the habits and stuff like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come and ask us what exactly are we doing?
Yeah.
Are you with the coffee people?
No, we're not with the
we're
coffee
not.
people.
We're
We're just using their awning, yeah,
Oh,
because it's raining. Your name to the camera?
Elizabeth.
So we're just talking about habits today in downtown Oakville. So we're just trying to figure out like, how do we build a good habit and how do we not quit that habit? Like, how do you do that exactly? Like, what has worked for you before?
So, well, today I'm on a big walk, so I'm trying to make a habit of walking more.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So I guess just putting aside time to do it.
Time's important too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like just putting like a
Time block.
Yeah.
Time block.
Yeah, scheduling
Time
it
block
in.
stuff. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. So is it like usually you do it in the morning or you do it at night? Like when's
Usually it's to the night, actually, because I'm not a morning person. So I guess knowing your habits of yourself too, right?
Yeah.
Morning doesn't work for me. If I say I'm gonna get up, I won't do it.
You gotta know yourself
I'm
to set realistic goals, right?
That's right.
I agree with
That's right.
that.
Yeah.
I personally do a lot of walking too, and I think I used to be about 250 pounds, and I dropped down to 210. All I did really was like do a bit of bike riding, do a bit of walking, and that's what's like really helped me a lot too.
Nice.
So let me ask you about like bad habits. How's the way of like how do you like kick bad habits that you don't want?
I don't know if I have an example, but bad habit might be just changing something in your routine so you're not looking for it.
We got a dog here. He wants to be in the
He wants to be in the
video.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
same as
you just got a dog.
What's his or her name?
Oh, this is JC.
Yeah. They're great for walking, honestly.
Oh my
They'll take you
gosh.
up.
Yeah, we've been on a, my husband has been on a, I think 18-kilometer walk this morning.
Okay.
I joined them partway through.
Okay.
Okay.
You can get a dog to help your
Oh, I got a
True,
dog.
Yeah.
true.
I would walk like every day. If I had a dog, like that's great
Yeah.
motivation. You'd be like scratching. Here's
Yeah.
you got scratching
Yeah,
at the door.
Yeah. No bad habits. Like maybe like eating at night would be an example for
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
get distraction or substitute with something else.
Get rid of what you're addicted to. So don't have any junk food in the
That's
house.
right.
Don't have any whatever. Just so you don't have the temptation to go for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For
It's a
sure.
good way of doing it.
Yeah.
That all goes back to like knowing yourself, like how you operate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you don't have chips in the house, you're not gonna get chips because you know you're gonna get the chips.
That's right.
All right, I think. You have any more questions?
No, I think that was pretty good.
That was good. All right.
All right,
Thank you so much.
guys.
Thanks very much.
You're very welcome.
Half an hour ago, we thought we weren't gonna get anybody. And
Yeah,
now we got
no.
4 people. So it just goes to show you, just get past the first one. You get the confidence, and it just like builds.
First one's always the hardest.
Always the hardest. The rain is still coming down.
Yeah, it is.
So GoPro is nicely.
I don't even think I recorded any GoPro footage on this. Hi, my name is Zaid. I was just doing YouTube interviews on the street. If you'd be down to do an interview about habits, building, and stuff like that.
Habits?
Yeah, habits, like how to build a good habit, bad habit. Like,
How to build a good habit and a bad habit?
yeah. Oh no,
How to ditch one.
How to get rid of a bad habit. My
Yeah.
bad. Build both of them at the same time.
I appreciate it. I gotta get. It's raining.
Yeah,
I'm
no
soaked. I'd love to help you guys out. But
No worries.
Okay.
I love your dog, by the way.
Yeah, she's
My
a bad
God.
habit. This one.
Yeah, I love it. Love your dog.
You film that.
Yeah. Thank you. If you wanna, it's up to you if you want to call it.
Because there's not as many people on the street now.
It's up to you if you want to call it.
I think we call it.
Call it?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Because you got really good interviews.
Yeah, well played. So stay tuned for. I'm gonna put a little bit on my channel. Go follow Action Therapy
Yes, follow me.
when all that stuff is uploaded. And yeah, so you felt good about it?
Yeah, honestly, it's really good. I think more people should try to do this.
I think so.
Yeah, just talk to random strangers. I think it's good.
Exactly. So we're gonna be doing a few more of these.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
let's-
fall.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for more random questions on the street because
gonna
why not? It's fun.
We're definitely gonna have better questions now. You know.
Better questions, better
Yeah.
weather. You know.
Better weather. It's not bad for first time.
By the fact that we got like 4 or 5 people on a rainy day like this, just goes to
Yeah.
show you on a nice sunny day, you never know. We'll get lots more people into it because people will also be in the mood to like hang around a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
On a sunny day. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Go check out Zaid. Subscribe to Zaid. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to everyone. And we'll see you next one. Any final thoughts?
Do stuff that makes you uncomfortable.
Like that.
Yeah.
Do it. How to build bad habits. Coming soon.
How to feel
Peace.
bad.
And should I do the clap?
Yeah, go to the clap.
This guy is hiding behind a tree. He's like staring at you. He doesn't want to go.
I thought because he was over there for a while. Yeah. And then I thought he looked like he was interested. And then when I went up to him, it's like he was white. How to build a bad habit.
That's going to tell this video. That's going to tell this video. How to build a bad habit. Watch it go viral.
Oh my god, this is funny.
Biker.
He looked at me. He's like,
What?
he's like, what are you talking about?